You might be wondering, how does a voice cloning scam work? It's simpler than you might think, and it all starts with a simple, innocent phone call. Imagine this. You pick up a call from an unknown number. The voice on the other end asks, "Hello, are you there, or can you hear me?" Seemingly harmless, right? But in reality, this could be the beginning of a voice cloning scam. The scammer is trying to record your voice, and they don't need much. As little as 3 seconds can be enough, but 10 seconds of your voice can make it even more realistic. They use this audio sample to create an AI voice clone. This clone isn't just an imitation, it's you, it's your voice, your intonation, your speech pattern. The technology is sophisticated and the result is frighteningly convincing. But the scam doesn't stop there. Once they have your voice, they use it to call someone who knows you. Perhaps it's a family member or a close friend. The voice on the other end of the call is panicked, asking for help. The story might vary, but the request is always the same. They need money immediately. Maybe it's a tale of a car accident with a demand for $1,000 to cover the repair cost. The voice clone pleads, "Can you please send me $1,000 over Zelle? I can walk you through the process." It's a scary scenario, made all the more terrifying because the voice sounds just like you. Simultaneously, these fraudsters use the internet to gather more information about you. With a reverse lookup, they can connect your phone number to your name. From there, they can find out everything about you and even your family using one of the many background check applications online. In the landscape of digital technology, the threat is real and growing. The convenience offered by Voice ID authentication by banks is being exploited, and the security once associated with it is diminishing. What seems like a harmless phone call can quickly turn into a nightmare. While banks have promoted Voice ID as a secure means of account authentication, the rapid advancement of technology, particularly in the realm of artificial intelligence and voice cloning, has introduced new challenges. These developments have significantly diminished the reliability and security of voice-based authentication systems. Here's how banks typically utilize Voice ID. Enrollment. Customers who choose to use Voice ID register their voice print with the bank. During enrollment, they are asked to provide voice samples that serve as a unique identifier. Voice print creation. The bank's system captures and analyzes various aspects of the customer's voice, such as pitch, tone, pronunciation, and speech patterns. These vocal characteristics are used to create a voice print, a digital representation of the customer's voice. Verification and access. If the customer's voice matches the enrolled voice print, the authentication is successful. The bank grants access to the requested services or allows the customer to proceed with transactions such as account inquiries, fund transfers, or other banking activities. How these voice cloning scams work. Voice ID offers a convenient way to verify your identity over the phone. However, with the advancements in artificial intelligence and voice cloning, its level of security has diminished significantly compared to the past. Understanding the inner workings of voice cloning scams becomes crucial in order to protect yourself from potential risks. Here are the steps that scammers follow to carry out voice cloning scams. Initial contact. Scammers initiate the scam by making unsolicited phone calls. They may use automated dialing systems or target you directly. The phone number displayed on your caller ID may be spoofed to appear as a legitimate entity or an unknown number. Voice recording. During the conversation, scammers seek to obtain a voice recording. They may ask seemingly innocent questions like, "Can you hear me?" or engage in casual conversation to capture your voice. These short audio snippets can be used later for voice cloning purposes. Information gathering. Once the scammers have a recording of your voice to use for voice cloning purposes, they attempt to obtain your sensitive information. This can include account numbers, passwords, PINs, or other personal identification details. They may email, text message, or call you posing as a bank representative who is conducting security checks, claiming there has been suspicious activity on your account or creating a sense of urgency that requires immediate action. You may even think you recognize the bank person's voice. That voice could also be cloned. Exploiting the cloned voice. Using voice cloning technology and artificial intelligence algorithms, scammers manipulate the recorded voice samples to replicate your voice. This cloned voice can be used in combination with the sensitive information they collected to gain access to your bank account. Unauthorized transactions. With the cloned voice, scammers can bypass your biometric authentication method and transfer funds to their own accounts, change your account settings, or gather additional information that can be used for further fraud. It's not just about awareness, but also about taking proactive measures to safeguard your voice, your identity. Voice cloning scams are increasingly sophisticated, but they can be thwarted. First, be wary of calls from unknown numbers. If you don't recognize the number, let it go to voicemail. Scammers are less likely to leave a message. Always verify the identity of the person on the other line, even if they sound familiar. Let's not make it easy for these fraudsters. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and remember your voice is your identity. Protect it.